struggle. But our role as members of Congress is to assist this individual and the other people of faith in the district as they fight for marriage and family. So with that, Bishop Fairchild.
Thank you, Congressman. Good afternoon. We want to thank the congressmen for their leadership. This is a tremendous, momentous occasion for us. In the beginning of April, I sat in the D.C. City Council chambers as I saw a tremendous travesty in terms of due process and justice in the nation. And I saw an out-of-control City Council decide that they were going to decide for the people of the District of Columbia what was right, what was marriage, how would it be defined. It seemed to us that what they were doing is simply deciding that they knew better than the people. Today, a clarion call has gone forth. Today, a sound for liberty is coming forth. Today, the voices of the people of the District of Columbia are going to get an opportunity to be heard because of the action of these congressmen. Today, we're beginning a drive to get signatures that we're going to send to the City Council and other places around this city, around this region, that basically says, not on our watch. Marriage must be between a man and a woman. Let me tell you what's at risk. I won't be very long, but I need to say this. There are some who would say that this is a civil rights issue, but it is not a civil rights issue. It's not about us. It's about the next generation. If you redefine the marriage, you redefine the family. If you redefine the family, you redefine parenting and its functions. If you redefine parenting, you redefine education. And I do not want my grandkids to be sitting in the classroom hearing about Heather has two mommies, or the prince and the prince grow up to marry and become the king and the king. There has to be a stopping point. There has to be, for the sake of the next generation, something that we're bold enough to stand for. And I'm here to tell you that we had 100 pastors and leaders from the District of Columbia sign on to a letter to Mayor Fenty and to the council that said, not on our watch.
That's right.
So today, I rejoice that the voice of liberty is being heard. Today, I rejoice that the process is working. Today, I rejoice that a minority is not going to come and overthrow the will of the people in this situation. The voice of the people of the District of Columbia will finally, fairly, and I believe justly, be heard. Thank you very much.
One other pastor, we want to say a few words as well, and then we'll be happy to take your questions. Thank you, Bishop Jackson. But Pastor McCoy, step right up.
Well, I think what you see here today is representative of people across the nation and even in this great city of Washington, D.C., that represents folks that says not on our watch, just as Bishop Jackson talked about. Today we're at a crossroads in our culture that begins to want to redefine everything for people and want to push it our way. We say no, that's not legal in our book. We say not on our watch. We define marriage between one man and one woman, and we want to keep it that way. There are so many people with different opinions and perspectives about this issue, but it's simple in our book. Marriage has been defined this way. We want to maintain its definition. That's all we're talking about. There's not a right for others to say we want their own rights to be put forth and to redefine everything for us. So today, we thank you very much and thank these great congressmen for introducing even legislation that's going to prohibit this issue and begin to make a mark in the city of the District of Columbia. And we thank all these people from around the country and in the district and these pastors and leaders who are standing together and in solidarity saying the same thing, that we define marriage between one man, one woman, and not on our watch will we take this sitting down.
That's right.
Thank you. Time will not prevent us, or allow us rather, to have everyone that we would have liked to have speak, but I'd like to, for the sake of the press and for those who may want to ask questions afterward, acknowledge several people. Dr. Boone, if you'd come. This lady runs an interdenominational group of pastors and leaders from around the city that will be available for questions. There is